Great friends, welcome you all. Appreciations and congratulations for your being regular to study this glorious Shastra Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, followed by the Adya Shankara's Tattvopadesha Grantha, and then the Sankshipta Skanda Puranam, followed by our Adya Shankara Bhashya Sameta Taittiriya Upanishad Parayanam. Today we will be seeing the Shikshavali 12th Anuvaka. With that, the Shikshavali concludes. Tomorrow will be beginning our Brahmanandavalli. Friends, remember the 13 Vyaktitvas. Here we are to strengthen as human beings with our Purushartha and any such Vyaktitvas related to these. Loka Seva. Are we empowering ourselves in that? Dharmastapaka. Are we realizing the use and need of that? Viragi Vyaktitvam, are we developing in that? Bhakta Vyaktitvam, are we knowing how kind Bhagavan is towards the Bhaktas and then trying to become Bhakta? Shishya Vyaktitvam, need of being Shishya. Mumukshuta, wanting to get moksha. Jignasa, wanting to know the truth. And then Shrotru Vyaktitvam, that unless we listen from outside the outer Guru, inside from the inner Guru, the opening, the understanding cannot happen. Therefore, Shrotrutva Vyaktitva, Nirantara, then Sadhakatva Vyaktitva. All this is for us because we are sadhakas. Sadhyavastu for us is Sakshat Param Brahma Tattva. Then, Parishrami, can anything happen without hard efforts? No. Therefore, ready for Parishrama. Then, Prerita. When we have to do all of them, necessarily we have to have the Prerita Vyaktitva, and who gives us prerana is our own selves from within, from the goal chosen. Then Prashanta Gambhira, let all this happen, yet we are maintaining that peace. Finally, the Bhasha Sanskrita Jnata with Vyakarana, at least to understand the Shastras. Friends who are helping us in these things are the Shruti Mata, Shastras, the Guru Ganas, Guru Parampara, Swaguru, Swacharya, Sakala Rishamuni Gana. You can invoke all their grace. Then the Devata Gana, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika Devatas. Then the Anugraha of Jagannatha Adimara Shakti, very essential. So too the Kripa Anugraha of Ishvara, when we do Sharanagati to him, he will take us across the Mohamaya. Last but not the least is Brahma Tattva. Through Anusandhana, he blesses us with his own experience. Friends, good that we are here to come this Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana Shastra Adyenam out of 6 Prakaranams. The second one, Mumukshu Vyavahara, we are doing. In that also, out of 20 Sargas, 18th one we are in the study. In the 18th one, the name, the title is DRUSHTHANTHA Nirupanam. And it is to our surprise, in the study of every of the Sarga, the subject developed, the unique way it is presented, and the number of examples that are given are so fantastic. All of them show the vastness of experience and knowledge of Sri Vasishtha Bhagavan and the oceanic compassion he has got, that he doesn't want to leave any stone unturned from his side, and he wants to give every possible technique and means and knowledge for us to get convinced about Adhyatmikata, to do the Adhyatmika sadhana, to reach that Atma Vastu. In this Sarga, Drishtanta Nirupanam, 18th one. One, first of all, the one who studies this Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana and does the sadhanas that are mentioned there, and the way in which he is benefited in so many ways. One by one shloka is telling us in this way the outcome, along with the moksha. Moksha will be the main result. In that everything is included. But when a person gets mukti through Atma Anubhava and then comes back into Vyavahara, how he is a free person, a free bird. And then how his presence adds to the beauty of the world, how he becomes an example to others, how he becomes an asset to the totality. His behavior, his expression, everything is so fantastic, so divine. In fact, the Siddhasya Lakshanani, the Lakshanas are the Siddha Purusha, so natural to them, become the Sadhakasya Sadhanani, the sadhanas for the sadhakas. They become an example to us. And all otherwise managements we have to do of our personality layers to sustain in this world, to withstand to all outer inner onslaughts. All those abilities, qualifications, maturities, understandings, they are all the byproduct of the Brahmagnana, the Atmagnana gained through the study sadhana of this particular text. That's how Vaashishtha is telling, like, hit one bird, everything gained. So study one Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana along with Mukti Anubhuti, all other also are included in that. It's very surprising to see each of the things that's mentioned by him. So we have seen up to 18th shloka. We'll do again from the 17th mantra onwards for some more 7, 8, 10 mantras. What are the benefits that we get? What are the maturities that accrue to us when we are the serious, sincere, regular students of the Shastra, grasping every ounce of knowledge that's given and also molding ourselves according to that gained knowledge. Let us start with our everyday's Mangalacharana shlokas as well as Sankalpa for 3 or 4 minutes. Welcome you all, friends. After this Tattvopadesha, we'll see if we can conclude it today. Yes, if not tomorrow. Then we'll have our Dhanyastakam to begin. Thereafter, our Sankshipta Skanda Purana, Utkala Khandam we are seeing. In that also Purushottama Kshetra Mahatmya, that Bhagavan Jagannath Ji ka entire Avirbhava, his Mahima, we are seeing. It's all our small minds, intellects that we may not be able to comprehend, but the knowledge given, the devotion given, the Paddhati sadhanas mentioned to invoke Prabhu Kripa for our Bhukti and Mukti is so fantastic. In fact, the entire Purana, right from day one, we are seeing how we are guided in the Bhakti Adi sadhanas. Then we have our Nishtha of Parayanam of Prasthanatraya, Taittiriya Upanishad. Maybe Shikshavali will conclude today. We may have to spend 10-15 minutes. Right, friends? Let us start. Just join with all your natural, regular sincerity, pure heart you all have. I really congratulate you all for that. Om. 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharusibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yirime Guruvihi Purvam पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्वसच्छास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने ॐ तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आवेश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृत जलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त योगवासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहाससन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्यसाधनानुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्तर्षिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत् परम्परादीनां ज्ञानयोग भक्त्यादि प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं स सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्तशिष्य साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु श्रोतॄणाम् आचार्य आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्यवीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्य दिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दवसंस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवत् देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा मातापितृदेशधर्म सनातनधर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं तदनन्तरं श्री आद्यशङ्करकृत तत्त्वोपदेश ग्रन्थस्य अध्ययनं श्री संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणं श्री तैत्तिरीयोपनिषदाद्य भाष्य समेत प्रस्थानत्रय पारायण अंतर्गते पारायणं वयं सर्वे विवेक वैराग्य भक्ति ज्ञानादीनां द्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि विश्वामित्रादि गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ द्वितीय मुमुक्षुव्यवहार प्रकरणं दृष्टान्तनिरूपणं नाम अष्टादश सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। Friends, in the 17th mantra, the benefits that we get when we thoroughly study this Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana with all our seriousness, sincerity, and also do the sadhanas indicated to us by Vashishtha ji. Our 17th mantra I am saying Sarvadha Sarvabhaveshu Samshantirupajayate Yaminyamiva Shantayam Prajna Loka Upagate Prajna Loka Upagate. Hmm. So uh, when Lord Surya arrives in the daytime, how the entire Yamini night time becomes Shanta. Then in the night time, that is darkness. Because of inability to see how many of the mistakes we do for ourselves and the world in the darkness. When the light of sun comes, the light opens up everything to us. Then never we do something wrong to ourselves and also to others. Example. In the same way, when this Prajnaloka experience of the truth happens as a result of the study sadhana of this text, some shanti upajayate. Samyak absolute shanti is created in us. Where and towards what? Sarvada, always, sarva bhaveshu. So sarvada, sarva bhaveshu, samyak shanti upajayate. Means what? Bhaveshu means all the vastus and vyaktis. Bhaveshu means in all their changes, modifications. So once the Prajnaloka comes to us after that experience, when we look back, be attentive. Because everything is Brahman and that is me only, or because everything is the Rupanama, Rupanama being Kalpana, Kalpana being unreal, therefore there is no sort of beatific reaction of something great, therefore I have raga towards it. No reaction of something is very bad, therefore I'll have some ill feeling or dvesha towards it. So neither the ragadi vikara, nor dveshadi vikara, nor kamanadi vikara, nor krodhadi vikara come out of seeing anything, anytime, after realizing that prajna aloka as a study of, a result of study of the Shastra. So feel that meaning. Sarvada, sarva bhaveshu, samyak shanti bhajayat. Now what is the situation? Anything we see, any situation we come across, the ashanti happens in us. Because one, we are not rooted in the true self. Second is, all that happening outside, we take it as real. Third, we get influenced by it helplessly. Because we are in the jiva bhava. We are in aneka moha. We are in the ajnana. But when the light of knowledge dawns, it is known. So we are rooted in the Purna Paramatma. So nothing is needed for us. And then in that Sarva Bhava, then Brahman, which we are alone, we are seeing. And that Bhava is different from me only because of the Rupanama. And who told the Rupanama are real? They are only Kalpita. Then how can the Kalpita Rupanama and in that Kalpita Rupanama, the entire modifications that are happening, how can it touch me? How can it influence me? Because the name and form themselves are unreal, mithya. Then whatever happens to them, how can it affect my mind? It won't, na? That's why sarvada sarva bhaveshu samyak shanti upajayat. So it doesn't react to anything. It's not influenced by anything. He will not create any, the ajnani creating samsaric vrittis in his mind when he sees everything. So he is like us amidst the same world, like us only. But the difference in him and us is he is established in himself, we are not established. Therefore, for him, anything he sees as self. Therefore, there is no reaction, therefore, samyak shanti. But we see everything as anatma, and therefore the ashanti of raga dveshadi come in our mind. Consequently, we get disturbed, agitated, and it leads to lots of things that which we are not supposed to do. We end up in doing them. That leads to samsara. So, with how many things or people are in how many situations, by negotiating intellectually or emotionally, or by running away physically, that we protect our mind and make it shanta. होगा क्या वो? Like in dream, thousand difficulties I have. How one by one difficulty I to cross, and I cross to earth difficulty, 3 more will come up. अरे भाई कब होगा उसका अंत? Now imagine you have woken up to a waking plane. All the thousands of difficulties that were there in dream, in one go they go or not. You understand it? In the same way, the ashantis we have when we see the sarva bhava in the world, and how many we try to negotiate, how many we try to pacify, how many times we try not to react, how many times we try to pacify ourselves, will we be able to succeed? The more we try to more. Those two people we have managed with our loving talking. The other two will come up who cannot understand our love. You try to manage them, the two more will come. इस तरह से किसी भी भाव में अशांति ही रहते हैं हमको. भाव मीन्स इन आवर in our relation with any things or beings. But once the self is realized through this study of Vaashishtha Ramayanam, everything is my own self. Therefore, with my own self, I have no reactions. I have no ill feelings. There's full acceptance of everything as it is. There's no effort to change it. When everything as it is accepted, there is no effort to change it. How can anything become burden? That is a samshanti. Samyak shanti upajayat. Very beautiful state of being. Huh? See, everything is my own self, one angle. Other is whatever the gimmicks that everything is doing is only at the periphery level of Rupa Nama, which is unreal. So I don't value that. How the gurus tolerate lakhs of their disciples? Only because of this. That they see the self in all of us. And other than the self, what are the nautanki we do at the Upadhi level? They say it's a Bhakwas Mithya. Because they have understood it. How many bhavas beings come with whatever number of variety of ignorances or demands, or some of them come even with ill feelings. They don't want to disturb that Mahatma. क्या क्या करने आते हैं लोग, but some शांत, because he has realized the self. I really loved this shloka, Re Baba. Sarvada sarvabhaveshu samyak shanti upajayate. To the person prajnaloka upagate, the one who has got opened that eye of wisdom through the study of Shastra. This Shastra. Example is when the Surya Bhagavan comes, darkness gone, darkness created, misunderstanding is gone, misunderstanding created, problems to one's own self, problems given to others also gone. लाइक ना जब अंधेरा होता है चलते चलते हम खुद ही लुढ़क कर कहीं गिर जाते हैं या ठोकर खाते हैं कहीं, या नहीं तो जैसे बंदा ऑन द वे वी मे स्टैम्पीड हिम. इतने बार हुआ कि नहीं, बिजली गई है तो चलते चलते पाँव जाकर दूसरे के हाथ में लगाया. वी हैव गॉन थ्रू ऑल इन आवर चाइल्डहुड, देयर वाज नो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ओनली. बहुत कम एक बल्ब होता था, वो दिन में 3 घंटे आके चला जाता था, बाकी 21 घंटे नो बिजली ओनली. वी हैव गॉन थ्रू ऑल दोज डेज ना. So how many things it used to happen. But once the daytime comes, things are clear. Therefore, there's no problem of troubling ourselves and troubling others. So too, the dawn of Atma Jnana through the Shastra will make us free from all reactions, and we are samshanta, accepting everything as it is, because it's Brahman. And anything on that is superimposed. So the superimposed being unreal, we don't value, we are saved. Wonderful. A really wonderful thought, this one. Right? Go to the next one. To this person of Brahma Jnana gained through this Yoga Vastu Maharamaya Dhenam, निर्वाण जिनको मिल गए ना, छठा भी पूरा प्रकरण पढ़ने के बाद समुद्रस्यैव गाम्भीर्यं धैर्यं मेरोरिव स्थितम् अन्तःशीतलता चेन्दोः इवोदेति विचारिणः उदेति. The one who has done the Shravana, Manana, Vicharana, Jnana Prapti, Sadhana and Anumuti of the Shastra, Udeti. These 3 things will happen to him. A very good comparisons. One is what? Samudrasya iva gambhiryam. His gambhirata, his sublimity is whatever, the depth is as deep as the samudra. Not very superficial level. This word gambhiryam is to be understood that he understands everything, everybody from that its present position that it is expressed up to the highest depth level. All layers he understands. That's how is Gambhiryam. Like a patient comes to a doctor, a new doctor, where he just now started, unless the reports come. And that also pinpointed to that particular report given. That's what he imagines the problem of the patient. And he struggles what exactly the medicine to be given. But a doctor of 30, 40 years, he will get the reports of the tests done. But more than that, how many things he just minds which the new doctor may not mind. First, the person who comes, he says, man or woman first, man, young or old, old. Then his weight, how it looks like, his face, how it looks like, his general health, how it was, and his financial position. Therefore, what are the foods he can afford to eat to see whether he has got strong immunity or not, and any other bad habits he has got. None of these are seen in that test or report. That report tells अगर ब्लड का दिया तो ब्लड के 6-7 जो डिटेल है वो देता है. बट इनका जो ज्ञान गंभीर है, after seeing the test also, he will not just conclude only that. He will use his experience of so many years. And if he is a true genuine doctor, he'll have his own intuitive feeling also. Then out of so many medicines that are there, the best one clicks to him if he is a true doctor wanting to really give the relief to that patient. That's called as Gambhirata of the doctor. Then he will also hint him, continue this. If not, these subsequent problems will come, which will be more serious. Severe, protect yourself. And a patting he does on the patient. Some of the samples, if he has got, he himself samples only will give to save the money of that man. He tells, come next time, I'll not take a consultation fees from you. Then call me, after a few days, how it is. So because that person needs, these are all things. So a doctor gives. And same doctor when he knows the other person is self-confident है, he follows all the rules strictly. तो उनको ये डॉक्टर SRS नहीं बोलते. तो दवा दे दिया and he knows. Then I don't need to waste my time in telling these things to that patient. You understand what is the meaning of Gambhira doctor? So to a Gambhira Pradhana Mantri or Mukhya Mantri or Mantri or any MP. If he is Gambhira, let us say an MP, the whole constituency becomes aware. What are the needs? Whether it's in a ruling party or a opposition party. That's secondary. To my constituency, these things required. And he also knows the position of the central government, what they can afford to give. For various reasons. Then he'll just ask for it, claim it, honestly utilize it, and in his 5-6 years of period, he is given 5 years, he will do his best. If he is fully contented, he says, enough मैंने कर लिया, अब इससे नहीं, I am going to Swamiji to listen to you, Yoga Vaasishhtha Maharamayana. Or the one he has little more inside the feeling to serve, he just shows to the public, so that day I got elected, on this day 5 years, these are things I have done for all of you, this is the future manifesto, these are the things, we will get it done. So if you want to elect me, nahi to nahi. Again if he is elected, 5 more years he works. See the Gambhirata. Everywhere there is a Gambhirata ka examples. The Gambhirata of the father, the Gambhirata of the principal of the college, the Gambhirata of the boss, the Gambhirata of the managing director of a firm. In the same way, this Brahmagnani becomes a Gambhira like Samudra. In every aspect, he'll have the depth feeling. He's no more superficial. He fathoms all depths. नो दिस इज इनएक्सप्लिकेबल ओनली समुद्र की तरह गंभीर है कह सकते हैं लेकिन कैसे प्रूव करें इसलिए सो मेनी एग्जांपल्स आई गिव द गंभीर आल्सो मींस इज सिंसियर अबाउट एवरीथिंग his atmanubhuti is sincere about, his love to the people is sincere about. Natural it is because everything is my own self. How can I be that love? And when he wants to help someone or somebody comes, he is so gambhira, sincerely, seriously, genuinely he will help. There is no more mazak maskari. This will come again after 5-6 shlokas. So gambhiryam samudram eva gambhiryam. Second one is what? Samudra eva gambhiryam. Dhairyam meroho iva sthitam. He is in a dhirata like a Meru Parvat. He is living with the upadhis like all of us. Therefore, like ours, his upadhis also get affected by their own prarabdha which never touches him, and also the outer world. But his dhairya is like Himalaya Parvata, जो कभी हिलता नहीं. Though it is a hill in English, but Hindi में हिलता नहीं वो. धैर्येण हिमवानिव मेरोरिव. Here Meru Parvat said in Gita it is, sorry, in Valmiki Ramayana about Rama it was धैर्येण हिमवानिव. Here Meroh Parvatamiv sthita in the dhirata. Because he is established in the Brahman which is Janma Jara Roga Mrityu Rahita. What can shake him? And as regards the other things are concerned, that is the way. When something is born, it has to die. In the process of death, it becomes senile. Senile. For becoming senile, it has become old. To become old, it has to modify. For all this to happen, the thing has to grow, which is born. So, Janma, Mrityu, in between that, the Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate. The growing of it, the modifying it, the decaying of everything. He just accepts it. Therefore, his dhairya will never be neutralized or cancelled or disturbed, like the Meru Parvata, a Brahmagnani. And for all of us, those who don't have the Brahmanamati, when small little problems come, the dhirata goes away. A little financial crisis, we lose the heart. When a health problem came, यार आपको डॉक्टर ने कहा तो बीपी आ गया, शुगर आ गया, और ये मेरे को हो गया, all dhairyam is gone in one day. Somebody cheated, dhairyam is gone. Somebody left and gone, either died or left, dhairyam chala gaya. We don't have dhairyam at all. Our dhairya is not, forget Meru Parvat. हमारा छोटा सा. तो गंभीरता में ओशन के समान डीप, धीरता में मेरू के समान समान टच से टॉप एंड हाईएस्ट. This Meru Parvata and all, how many rains have come, how many earthquakes have come, how many, what do you call them, winds have blown. Everything comes, but nothing shakes them. That's the reason that example is given. So, Samudram Gambhiryam, then Dhairyam, Himerorivastitam, Dhairyam. Then third one is what? Anta Shitalata cha Indoho. What to explain this one? Inside him is so cool, so calm, so quiet, so composed, so undisturbed. Can be compared with the Purna Chandrama. Indoho, Iva Antaha Shitalata. And how we are heated up for everything, agitated up for everything, disturbed for everything, reacting for everything, non-stable for anything. But he is like Indu Shitala. तो इंदु भगवान के समान शीतल है, मेरु पर्वत के समान धैर्य है, समुद्र की तरह गंभीरता. They are just by products of a person who has realized self through the study of this glorious Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. So we will not give up. Even one day's class will continue. One more. Sa jivan muktata tasya shanaihi parinatim gata shanta shesha visheshasya bhaviti abhavati avishaya giram. Like Upanishads only. Sa jivan muktata tasya. Tasya sa jivan muktata. For him that jivan mukti comes. Shanaihi parinatim gata. That jivan mukti slowly comes to him. It's not just overnight. The jnana sthirata should happen, jnana dhrudata should happen, jnana abhyasa should be done. As a result of that, entire avidya, jnana, vasana should keep on going away. Then the upadhi, whole also should be going away. Isn't it? Then that sukshmata should come to him in the meditational seats. Slowly, when he gains that stabilities and subtleties in the meditation, in the Taittiriya Bhasha, Panchakosha Atitata, in Mandukya Upanishad Bhasha, the Avasthatraya Atitata slowly happens to him. But it happens to him, he will be Jivan Mukta. So, सा जीवन मुक्तता तस्या शनैः ही परिणतिं गता. शनैः परिणत एक स्टेज को पार करता हुआ. He will have that achievement of Jivan Mukti. Then, once that state is experienced of the self, how it looks like? Shanta Ashesha Vishesha. ध्यान से सुनो इसको. शांत अशेष विशेष. So Brahma Swarupa is Nirvishesha. nirvikara, niravayava, nirakara. Therefore, having reached that state, all the Visheshas wither away. अविशेषण ब्रह्म पे माया के कारण विशेषों का आरोपण होता है. वो व्यवहारिक रहने दो, but then he will not take them as real. In him, the Visheshanatva given to the Paramatma, because of which he is called as Jagat, is no more real or valid. So, Nirvishesha Brahma he will become. What are the Visheshanas of the beings? Jati, Visheshana, Manusha, Pashu, Pakshi, Vanaspati, Dravya Visheshana, Guna Visheshana, Karma Visheshana. These are the specifications of the Padarthas which we see. But the one who is substratum of all of that, he is Nirvishesha, mind you. Therefore, in the relation of self, it's known all the Visheshas are projected, not real. Therefore, all Vishesha, Ashesha Vishesha, शांत हो जाते हैं उनको, on that जीवन मुक्त स्थिति, which is शनई परिणतिंगता, slowly mastered जीवन मुक्त, free from all Visheshas given value importance. At the most, they may be there in the Vyavahara. That's it. Any Vishesha, the relational Visheshas. I know that these are friends, that these are enemies, or they are relatives, these are all family members. व्यवहार के लिए बोलता रहेगा, but inside he knows all is one Brahman. So to the Vishesha, Manusha, Pashu, Bhakshi, Vanaspati, that's Tika in the name and form. But I have seen the substratum, therefore everything is same. And one who realizes the water in any form, he sees that Nirvishesha water only. Because he has realized the substratum. I loved this word again. Ashesha Vishesha Shantoga. And only when we see the Vishesha specifications that our mind intellect become active to differentiate them. That becomes natural. Once it is differentiated, something is favored, something is unfavored. Automatically, fatafat, all these favoritisms, raga, dvesha, they just happen in no time because of the Visheshas are valued. The one जिनके जीवन में all विशेष अशेष शांत हो गए. Where is samsara time? There are no religious Visheshas. ये हिंदू है, नॉन हिंदू है, or anybody. Or there is no caste Visheshas. There is no nationality Visheshas. There is no like a highly modern human being of cities, science and technology, or the people living in the tribal area still, even in today's modern world. Ashesha Vishesha Shanto. He has seen substratum. Then the Vishesha of something is big or small, something is Karana and something is Karya. ये सब विशेष कहते हैं, specifications. Like two people are there. So he is 30 years, he is 20 years. Age विशेष हो गया. He is very fat and he is very thin. The body is size का विशेष. Because his fat is 140 kg, he is below 60 only. Which he is having a money of 10 crores, he is just have got 10 lakhs only. विशेष. उसका इसका specification which differentiate each other. But the substratum we have seen, all are Vishesha Shant. That is why you have one homogeneous, common, pure, selfless love for all, effortless. So, sa jivan muktata tasya shanaihi parinating gata shanta shesha visheshasya. Then, bhavati avishayah giram. Giram avishayah. That state of experience becomes not a subject for the words to describe. What we see in Upanishad, in Taittiriya 2 times it comes, many Upanishads it is said, yataha vachaha nivartante aprapya manasasa. Along with the mind, the Vani returns back, failing to speak about it, feel about it, or make an idea about it. That is the Brahman. Speech cannot describe. Mana cannot conceive. तो मन के जो भी कंसीव करता है उसी को स्पीच कुछ ना कुछ वर्णन करता है. सो गिराम अविषयः भवति is not a subject of the words. Words cannot describe it. That विशेष रहित अद्भुत स्थिति, अशेष विशेष शांत हो गए, that's the जीवन मुक्त. But शनैः परिणतिं it's not a sudden transformation. You know, every evolution is slow, steady transformation. A blossoming of bud. A sun suddenly आ जाता है वो, धीरे धीरे rises. In the child in the fetus growing, and the leaves coming to the tree. It's not that आपने आँख बंद करके खोल दी सब आ गए. धीरे धीरे होता है. शनैः शनैः परिणतिं गता तस्य सा जीवन मुक्तता अशेष विशेष शांतस्य. Then विराम अविषयः भवति. Nobody can describe it in words. शब्द का विषय नहीं बनता. Then let's see the 20th mantra. बहुत बढ़िया. सर्वार्थ शीतला शुद्धा परमालोकदास्य धीः परम प्रकाशमायाति ज्योत्स्नेव शरदैन्दवी. Again, first example let us see. ज्योत्स्ना इव शरद ऐन्दवी. ऐन्दवी ज्योत्स्ना इव शरद. ऐन्दवी इंदु संबंधी. Jyotsna, the moonlight. Moon sambandhi, light, moonlight. Jyotsna is moonlight. Aindavi means avindu. So there are 12, 13 Hindus in a year. Purna Chandramas. 12 तो every month, मन एक अधिक मास का होता. उनमें से शरद ऋतु का हिंदू का ज्योत्सना is said to be more deep and more beautiful, which is now we are in Sharad Ritu only. We are in Sharad Ritu now. Sharad Purnima आएगा अभी नवंबर दिसंबर में. Next Purnima is Sharad Purnima. The Navaratra of the Dashahara are called as Sharad Navaratra. So Sharad Purnima's Hindus Jyotsna. When it is there, first of all, unlike the other days, especially the new moon day, full light is there. Therefore, even it is night, everything is clear seen, unambiguously seen. So aloka will be good, aloka will be shuddha. Aloka means vision. Most important is, in that moonlit night, sarvam sheetalam only. Cool, calm, quiet. Enjoy it. As the winters approach, slowly, sheetalata badhiya hota hai. So in that way, Aindavi Josna Sharad. Example that one. Same is with the Brahmajnani. So Sarva Artha Sheetala. Shuddha Parama Alokada Asya Dhihi Param Prakasham Ayat. Asya Dhihi of a person, the buddhi of a person who is exposed to Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana thoroughly from beginning to the end of that person's buddhi, Param Prakasham Ayat. It gets the supreme light. That supreme light, Sarva Artha Sheetala. It makes us Sheetala Kama in Sarva Artha. What is Sarva Artha? Out of the 4 Purusharthas, first 3. Dharma Purushartha, Artha Purushartha, Kama Purushartha Prati गर्मी नहीं होगा, शीतल हो जाएगा. Once you study this Yoga Maharamaya, such a Sukshma Jnana comes in which the emptiness of Dharma Artha Kama realized, therefore the garmi to achieve them goes away, therefore those 3 become Shitala. So Sarva Artha Shitala means that. When running for these 3 have gone away, in that buddhi, the Ashuddhi sare chale aate hain, therefore Shuddha. This Shuddha buddhi leads to what? Parama Alokada. Parama means supreme. Aloka means vision. That means giver. It becomes the giver of the supreme vision. Vision of the supreme reality. बुद्धि. सो द बुद्धि में ऐसी प्रकाश आती है जिससे पहला धर्मार्थ काम शीतल हो जाते हैं. दूसरा, वो बुद्धि अंतःकरण शुद्ध होता है. तीसरा, इस कारण से परम आलोकमायात मीन्स it is able to visualize Param, the supreme reality, and then get moksha. Paramaloka means having ability to see the Paramatma, ability to have the Anubhuti of the Paramatma. So Artha Shitalata, Shuddhata, Paramaloka. The Dharmartha Kama, which were creating samsara, it was gone away. That's the meaning of Sarvadharman Pariteja. And therefore, when these three have gone away, in the Antakarana, the Ashuddhis chale gaye Baba. When the Antakarana is Shuddha, Hare, what do you see anything anywhere other than Brahman? Paramalokam. Now we are colored by our vasanas, our kamanas, our chanchalatas, our indriya lolatas, our arthakama asaktis. So many things, as of so many layers we have, with which we are seeing the world. The word Paramatma is never seen to us, seen by us. But this fellow has become Shuddha. He is Dharma Artha Kama Shant ho gaya. Therefore, he will see Param only, the supreme reality. Anything he sees is his reality. That type of Param Prakasham Ayati, the supreme knowledge dawns to the buddhi of a person who is studying this Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. So Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, studying person's buddhi, having gained Param Prakasha, it will know the valuelessness of Dharmartha Kama, therefore it is dropped away. Therefore, the Antakarana becomes Shuddha, with the Shuddha Antakarana, Param Alokam. The supreme vision comes wherein everything is realized as the Brahman only. हो गया मोक्ष. तो मोक्ष देने वाला ज्ञान को रिवील करता है, पर प्रकाश बनकर बुद्धि उस बंदे का जो योगवास महारामायण थरोली पढ़ता है. बिफोर दैट अंतकरण हैज टू बिकम शुद्ध हो जाता है. बिफोर दैट द अंतकरण को अशुद्ध करने वाला धर्मार्थ काम का मीनिंगलेसनेस समझ में आना है, वो आ जाता है. बिकॉज परम प्रकाश that intuitive intellect awakens, by which the emptiness, the meaninglessness, the pitilessness of the dharma, artha, kama are understood. A very sublime way of saying. That's why I'm repeatedly saying 3 or 4 times, so that at least the literal meaning of the sloka, I'll be contented that I have conveyed. How much it touched your heart, that's all your concentration. Your desire to study the Shastra, your ability of intellect to pierce through, your availability to the Vaashishtha, the rishis who are teaching this text to you right now. इन सब के आधार पर और आपका मेच्योरिटी, आपका कमिटमेंट, so many things involved in making one a good student of such shastras. Right? One more shloka I will see today. हृद्याकाशे विवेकार्के क्षमालोकिनि निर्मले अनर्थसार्थकर्तारः नोद्यन्ति किल केतमः. Wow, what a beautiful. Says ki when the study of this Shastra is completed thoroughly under the guidance of the Jnani Jivan Mukta Purusha, when you study this Shastra, what will happen? Hrudi Akashe, in the Akash of the Hridaya, in the space of the heart. Viveka Arke, Viveka Arka, thus the Atmanatma Viveka Rupi Surya, when he arises in the Hridaya Akasha, when the Viveka Rupi Surya arises, two things. Third, Shama Alokini. And what is the light of that Viveka Surya? Shama. That everything is Shamita. All projections are Shamita. Like 10 people are talking. एक के बाद एक अब सारे चले गए या चुप हो गए. कैसे होता है ना, जब टीचर आते हैं क्लास में, इन स्कूल स्पेशली, one teacher goes, other teacher comes, the 2 minutes of break. In the 2 minutes of break, these dushta rakshasas, we all have done that. कितना चिल्लाते हो. The moment the new teacher comes, the next class वाला, सब लोग इतना शांत. One exam. In the same way, lot of arguments, fightings in a meeting. Meeting adjourned. Shant. If you understand it, in the same way, the continuous projections in the mind of the vrittis, all of that get quietened. That's called as Shama Alokini. कुछ उत्पन्न ही नहीं हो रहा है भाई, कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है। परमात्मा से जगत को उत्पन्न कराने वाले कोई वासना या संकल्प अविद्या रहा ही नहीं. So when we study the Yoga Vasa Maharamana, in our Hridaya, Akasha, the Viveka Rupi Surya will be awake, rising, and that every Surya will have his Kanti. So the Kanti of this Viveka Surya is Shama. Shama Alokini. Aloka means Kanti Prakash. The Shama. That all Sankalpa, Vikalpa gone away. Absolutely Shamita. Nothing is projected. The heavy traffics in the roads. Evening, especially when you see from 5 to 7:38. Has it become 9 and 10 o'clock? Shanta roads. Used to enjoy in New Delhi में all these government offices areas. इतना बिजी, हजारों लाखों बसेस घूम रहे, गाड़ियां घूम रहे, लोग चल रहे, वाह. Once it is 7:38, 8:30, even the all main departments like accounts and all, वो लोग भी चले जाते हैं ना. Those whole Parliament Street roads and everything, absolute शांत. घूमने जाते थे. I loved this Shamalokini. So Hrudi Akashe Viveka Arke Udite Shama Alokini. Then Nirmale and pure Nirmala. The Mala of the Dvaita, Mala is Dvanda is no more there. At that time, Anartha Sartha Kartaraha. Continuously Anartha ko dilane wale. Who are they? Ketavaha. The asteroids. Asteroid ही कहते हैं ना, केतु. तोका चुक्का एक भाषा में कहते. They will be now they are now udyanti. All those bad omens of those light sparks falling from the akasha are seen at night time only. In the same way, in one's life, the anartha creating world projected taken as real, then anartha creating ragadveshadi towards that world, they are all compared with the ketavaha. They all will never rise only. Because Shanta is the light. And then Viveka Nemadharka Udita in the Hridaya Akasha. So feel that in my Hridaya Akasha, the Viveka Surya has come and he has got Shanti Nemad Prakasha. Therefore, the Anarthakaraka, any of the Sankalpa Vikalpa in my heart will never rise, which are here compared with Ketu, Rahu Ketu, Ketavaha. See the example, that is why this chapter's name is DRUSHTHANTHA NIRUPANAM. As in ordinary person's mind, Nirantara Sankalpa Vikalpa come, prompting him to do this or that, forcing him to go through those results. All this nonsense will not be there in the person in whom the Vivekarka is arisen, as a result of which the reality is apprehended as real, unreal is known unreal. Therefore, the Shanti named light that Viveka will have, then the Ketus, which are the Anartha Sarthakara, they won't come at all. So, Anartha Sarthakartaraha Ketavaha na udyanti kila. Isn't it? Why will they come now? It's only in the heart. The reality is not apprehended. That variety of the Ketus, giver of the Dukkha, Anartha, they are going on born. No, it's all very. See what he is going to say in the future sargas, future pragaranas, the sublime examples is going to give, the sublime thoughts, deep thoughts is going to give. A sample of it he is telling in this sarga through all these comparisons by giving all these examples. This is a training given to us. That means what? The subsequent portion of this text will have this type of deeper things that are conveyed to us. So Hridaya Akasha, Bhagavan Surya is Viveka, and the Surya is a Kanti. The Kanti is Shanti, Shamita. Because of that, no, the Ketu, which are the Anartha Kartara. है the Ajnana Janita Moha, Moha Janita Dvaita Sankalpa, Dvaita Sankalpa Anantara, the Raga Dveshadi, these are all the anartha doing things. They won't come in the heart of that jnani. Right? हृदय आकाशे विवेकार्के क्षमालोकिनि निर्मले अनर्थ सार्थकर्तारः न उद्यन्ति किल केतवः आहा वन मोर लास्ट श्लोक शाम्यन्ति शुद्धिमायान्ति सौम्यस्तिष्ठन्ति सून्नते अचञ्चले चले तृष्णाः शरिदीवा भ्रमालिकाः so achanchale in the chanchala rahita in atmavastu when he gets established then his whole inner antakarana and antakarana projected all the outer world and the every modifications that are happening in the sukshma and sthula sharira or bhagya and antar jagat, all of them shamyanti quietened, shuddhimayanti purified, tishtanti become quieted, stabilized. So shamyanti, shuddhimayanti, then tishtanti. Hey Soumya, O Rama, achanchale. When that reality is realized. All the disturbance in the mind, all the fears कि पानी मिलेगा कि नहीं, बिना पानी तो मैं मर जाऊंगा, all that becomes quieted when that jala is given to that person with trishna. Another example, Sharad Iva Abramalik. As the Sharad Rutu is coming, किसी ने धक्का दे के भगाया in this way, all the Abramalikas, the big chain of clouds which were there in that Varsha Rutu, no do gyara. They just go away only. इन द शरद ऋतु ऑल द ब्रह्मालिका पता नहीं कहाँ जाते. कभी टेस्ट करना. इन द रेनी सीजन सी द आकाश, what a number of clouds, thick clouds, black clouds. Then when the sharad ritu comes, neele neele ambar, only that blue sky. Other than that, and a trace of cloud also not seen. So the Abbramalika goes away in the Sharad Ritu. The Trishna goes away when the wonderful water is taken. In the same way, when that Achanchala Parabrahma is obtained, Shanti Mayanti, Shuddhi Mayanti, Shamyanti, Shuddhi Mayanti, Tishtanti. All thoughts become quieted, they all become purified, and they get dissolved in that Achanchala Paramatma. Then what happens? Paramatma Anubhuti alone is there. Where is the word? Example only, like when we enter into the sleep. All the mind, all faculties are enfolded. Therefore, where is the Sthula Jagat? Where is the Sukshma Jagat? अब फिर से दुकान खोला, जब उठते हैं सुबह, the mind faculties come out. The entire world gamut is in front of us to frustrate us. And again, when we sleep, gone. But for this person, permanently it goes. Why not in the sleep? Because in the sleep, everything gone into Layavastha, Bijavastha. Not totally eliminated. But in the study and the sadhana done, as per the Shastra, the entire causes go away. Therefore, the permanent Shamya Sthiti, Shuddha Sthiti, in that the Chitta becomes Tishtati, means stabilized or dissolved. In that Paramatma Tattva. What it looks like is, he is doing the Anubhava of his own self. Faculties may come. Faculties may show the Atman to them as they can show. Like the ears come, they make the Paramatma appear as sounds. Because in the sound form only the ears can listen to Paramatma. The eyes come, so they show the forms. He is not cheated by the eyes and ears when they present the Paramatma in the form of Shabda Sparsha Prasagandha. He is Achanchala. He knows it is the play. Like when you have a magnifying glass. There is a small ant. So when you look at the ant with the naked eye, so small. But when you see with the magnifying glass, suddenly become big. So just because it's becoming appearing big because of the magnifying glass, do you believe that the ant has become big? Because you have seen the reality. Now you know, because magnifying glass, it's appearing to be big, but it has not become. In the same way, reality is apprehended as it is. Thereafter, in whatever the way the Upadhis present the reality to him, is not going to be cheated. That's the meaning of Shantamayanti, Shamyanti, Shuddhimayanti, and also Sthiri Bhavanti. You know, what is the word? Tishtanti, sorry. These are the three words used. In this way, seek this Paramatma Jnana through Yoga Maharamaya and mature in your outer expression also along with the completeness in the inner experience of the Brahma Tattva. Choice is yours. We are going to study the Shastra till the last mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramashibhyo Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Tatsad Brahmarpanamastu. That's great, friends. Happy to see you all. Don't miss. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नीमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तु तस्य भासं मंगल गुरुदेवा दर्शरता तत्पुरुष। बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। योगवास महारामायण की जय। श्री वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि विश्वामित्र वेद व्यास आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। नारद आदि बोलो भाई सब संतान की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ पर आज के आनंद की जय। पार्वती पतर महादेव सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मृति राम राम में श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता वक्सा से उपाधि ज्ञान धर्म संस्था मोक्ष मुक्त गण की जय। Join in 5 minutes to study our next text. Thank you. जय